stalling red.
Alrighty, welcome back. We had a little bit of some technical difficulties again, big time. Wi-Fi is not really being our best friend, but you did miss the Garrett Miller match that happened. He got a fall when he was up 13-0. Wow! As now we have Brody Kleitsch out there wrestling. But anyways, Garrett Miller got a fall 5 minutes 25 seconds to make the dual score 18-17. As now we are in the weight class of 175 pounds, where it's Brock Rizuka and Brock Kleitsch, the battle of the Brocks.
Yeah, Brock's had a crazy first period here. He got picked up and slammed, I would say, a couple times, but Brock's still hanging in there. He's very resilient, so good hand fight here to start the second.
Low single, had the leg. Just shot clean through. As he goes for that low single again. He's going to get locked in on the knee. He's got to keep driving his feet here. He gets back to his knees.
Got to stay big-chested here. Got to keep knee sliding, head up. Otherwise, the guy's going to get around for two and cross-face you hard.
Rizuka has that right ankle, that near side ankle. As they're going to get to a stalemate, they'll come back to the neutral position. So back to this neutral position.
Oh, looks like Union might have a cradle locked up here. He's going to get 2 points with back points coming. Got to break that grip.
He's got Kleitsch on his back.
Can't give up a fall here, Wapsie. We got to fight hard here.
Kleitsch is fighting. 54 seconds left to go. And the fall. Rizuka.
Yeah, I'd like to see that match happen again. Here come later in the season after Christmas. I think Brock can definitely be a better challenge than what we saw tonight, but Union really stepped up here at that weight.
So it'll be Wyatt Walker of Union taking on Jake Shore. If you're Shore, you got to get a fall here. So he's going to get in on a single. Pick it up high. Dump Walker down for two. Shore picks up Walker. Brings him back down to the mat. Working on the edge of this mat here. You got to be careful. Walker working up to his feet now. And Shore picks him up, throws him down.
Here comes
Now he's
Jake's
got a
muscles.
cow catcher.
Here comes his strength.
Shore making quick work of Walker.
Don't rush the pinning move. Just hold on tight.
But a great job, Wyatt Walker there to play some good defense. Just over a minute left to go here in the first. Walker back to his feet. Shore will just let him go. 5-1 the score. Shore in on a low single. Walker tries to whizzer. Shore follows up on the takedown for two.
Great execution there by Jake. Lifting that leg up and following through and landing on top of the guy. Now he's going to try to work the arm up on top.
Shore in the top position. He's got to be careful with that arm. As now Walker turns back in.
Oh, nice cow catcher.
What the power from Shore, and
nice.
Absolutely plants.
Great
Wyatt
job, Mr.
Walker.
Shore. Keeps the team score close here. Coach Carl walks up to the head table.
So it'll be 24-23.
Looks like we're doing some team strategizing here. We got Derek Hilsenbeck wrestling at 215 tonight.
Hilsenbeck, a little bit of a lighter heavyweight.
Yeah, I think this will be a good matchup for us. This might be a good technical move by Wapsie.
Be trying to play some matchup here. I'd like to see that. You see over on the the Wapsie side of this court here, Ryan Kroll having an interesting conversation with two freshmen, Garrett Miller and Hayden Ryard. As looks like Hayden Ryard was about to take off the sweatshirt and get ready, but looks like Grayson Miller still prepping to go out at heavyweight. As now on the map for 215, Tyson Murley, the senior, taking on Derek Hilsenbeck. I think this is a strategizing move, meaning that Union does not have a heavyweight. As Hilsenbeck with a quick takedown. So this is a very important match for Wapsie. Got to get a win here. They get the win, they're going to take the lead.
Union's clinching up on bottom here, but Derek is able to push his hips and chest into him and get him over for back points.
Gotta have Nelson. He'll load him up and a quick fall.
I can see that pin from clear up here, Zach. That was a great pinning combination by Derek Hilsenbeck.
So the Warriors are going to take the lead 24-29 in favor of Wapsie Valley.
You know, I can give my 2 cents. I think that was a smart coaching strategy by Coach Kroll, taking a senior and keeping him at 215 to wrestle another stud from Union, and then him having to put bonus points on the table and letting our freshman Grayson Miller take a forfeit. So build his confidence up at heavyweight, as well as Derek helping out the team at 215.
So we're going to circle back around to the lightweights, back to 106. It will be for the Warriors, Caden Belinsky. For the Union Knights, it'll be Coy Maylert?
Yes, Coy Maylert. He's the son of the head coach Bart Maylert for Union. So
good knowledge, good knowledge.
Coy is he's a pretty technical scrapper, so we'll be seeing some points from him for sure. Caden Belinsky, though, has wrestled him before, and it's been a good match between them. In junior high matches, as well as some out of season contests.
Belinsky works out of a whizzer. They'll clear out. Go back to that neutral position. Shot from Maylert. Re-attack by Belinsky. Another shot from Maylert. Belinsky sprawls. And now in that front headlock position, Maylert trying to work around to that left leg of Belinsky.
I like Belinsky's shoes. They look like the old Rulon Gardner shoes, the ASIC shoes.
Maylert working around, and he will not.
Oh, he's going to dump him. Oh, way to scrap through that position there, Caden Belinsky. That was a great wrestling effort there.
And they're going to go out of bounds. So after all that, it's still 0-0. Still in the neutral position.
Oh,
ankle pick there from Belinsky. A nice shot.
Got to finish.
Maylert playing some good defense.
Yeah, these two have wrestled quite often.
You get to that point where you wrestle a guy so much, you know their strengths and weaknesses. As Belinsky going to get an early takedown here. 2-0 the score. 30 seconds left to go here in the first. Now, this is where Belinsky's comfortable in this top position, but Maylert is going to get, they are going to give him the reversal.
Ref give him two, a little controversy there, but Wapsie fans getting into this one.
They're going to go out of bounds. So we are tied 2-2 with 1 second left to go in the first. This is one of those, you blow the whistle and then blow the whistle again.
Yep. Making sure you just have a strong base. Don't get anything crazy. Conserve your energy for second period here.
Alrighty, so we're going to head into the second. Our score 2-2 in favor of nobody. We're tied right now.
Absolutely. And our own KB has good conditioning. I'm excited for late third period scrap. Caden has an extra gas tank too, so.
So Belinsky in the bottom position. Goes for an escape, a nice slip out there. Mailer went for the cradle. Belinsky able just to twist right out of it.
That low wrestling, I tell you, wrestling on your knees. These smaller and lighter weights are able to be quick in that position.
Another whizzer here from Belinsky. The reattacks from Mailer have been on point tonight.
Keep your head up, Caden.
And he's going to work out of it. Mailer's still in that front headlock position. 1:15 to go. And now Belinsky looks to be in the offensive. They gonna give it to him? No.
Minute left in the second. Good wrestling here. Good action by both teams.
So a minute left to go here in the second period. 3-2 the score in favor of Belinsky. A shot, reattack there from Belinsky. And it looks like they're going to go out of bounds. 48 left to go on the clock.
Caden's really good at using his head as like a third defense mechanism, as well as setting up shots. So if you ever watch his hands, that's 2, and then his head is 3. He's really good at using that.
High crotch there from Belinsky. Leads to a front headlock here from Mailer. And now Belinsky looking to circle around. They going to give it to him? No, not yet. That should be 2.
The ref gives 2, a late 2. Crowd is not happy, but Wapsie's clapping.
A late 2. They're going to give it to Belinsky, so he will take the lead 5-2. 20 seconds to go. Refs converge. Call stands.
Yeah, there you go.
Caution on Belinsky.
Union does have a good crowd tonight.
Yeah,
you can hear him yelling at caution before the ref calls it.
Remember when I used to go to Hawkeye Doors, you never go to Carver, never somebody cautious. Everybody.
Oh!
Belinsky!
10 seconds.
Cradle! Can he put him away?
Get your hips up. Get your hips on top. 5 seconds.
He might have it. 2-1 and no.
Going into the third. That was huge by Caden.
Well, an important 3. Wow. With less than 20 seconds to go, Belinsky flips Mailer to give him an 8-2 lead. And we're going to be on our feet to start the third. 2 minutes on the clock. Belinsky, the low ankle.
Here comes that gas tank by Caden.
Been in this position once. Trying to work out of it. He's going to cross off to a double. That should be 2. But the defense from Mailer to fend it off. And now Belinsky working around again.
Oh, no.
But Mailer has the 2. 8-4 the score. 1:30 left on the clock and counting.
That was great to see that from the freshman Coy. Far ankle, he looks for the far leg cradle.
Mailer cuts him away. 1:20 to go. 9-4 the score. Not Buzinski, Belinsky, sorry.
There you go, you're all right.
Mailer went for a head pinch. No good.
Gotta stay on your feet, control the elbow. Just stay square with the guy.
Belinsky has a leg. He's got to get his head out. He's got to get his head out. 50 seconds to go. This could be 2, and it is. Belinsky, 11-4. And now Belinsky looking for back points. He needs 1 point for the major. 30 seconds left to go. It's do or die for Maylert.
Yeah, Caden's being smart here.
Walensky looking for a cradle. He's got it.
He's going to get bonus points now.
He'll tilt him over. This could be a big fall for the Warriors if they get it. Walensky working. 10 seconds to go again. Walensky trying. He has it.
It's pretty tight there.
2-1. No. But the 3. No, sorry, 2. The 2 will stand. Score 13-4, a major decision victory for Caden Walensky.
Yeah, way to look for bonus points there, Caden. I appreciate him with, being ahead by quite a bit here in the third, but he still went in for a near side cradle and looked for bonus points. That's a good team player right there. Good leadership by a 10th grader.
So 39-24 the dual score in favor of the Warriors. And now,
yeah, we see Bonesack here versus Sawyer.
Sawyer crawl.
Bonesack is ranked first in the state.
Yeah,
we should be aware of that.
This is scary. I mean, something that we don't really follow is, wrestlers kind of outside of our area. Don't really know what you're looking forward to coming into some of these duels. As Bonesack makes quick work of Crawl. Tough matchup,
Yeah, that
tough,
is a tough
matchup.
Yep, no, that's all right. If you want to be the best, you got to wrestle the best, and then you got to try to learn to beat the best. So you got to start even in 9th grade how to wrestle those type of guys. So glad Sawyer was able to get that experience.
So now this makes it a little bit more interesting. We have 2 matches to go, so the duel's still in reach for Union.
Yeah, definitely. 30-39.
30-39, the Warriors lead. It'll be Landon Frost taking on Caden Jones. I'm a little baffled here. Jones starting with a 2-point lead. We've wrestled for a good 10 seconds. I guess we have seen quicker things, but no one has taken a shot left. What? Yeah. Boer knows all about them scoreboard operator errors. Ha! Look at that. Frost?
No, it should be 2-0, not 4-0, but hopefully the head coach knows that, and the side refs paying attention to that.
Nobody has found out yet. I'm a little confused here. Did we miss something?
No.
No?
You're all
okay.
right.
'Cause now I'm starting to think that we missed something.
Yeah, the Union
Union,
wrestlers are
that's
even
it.
noticing.
The Union wrestlers you're pointing this out.
Landon needs to have an explosive stand up here, get your hips away, and get your 1 point.
Jones, the big slam. Jones puts the legs in. Now, we talked a little bit about in the last two about you brought up the push out rule in freestyle.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
This is my idea. I think this is I almost feel like, and I know I'm gonna get some flack for this. I don't like this at all. I really don't.
Technique of lagging.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would like to see more pinning combinations from the legs position. Yeah, but it's tough because the bottom guy, you're kind of clinched up, and the refs, looking for action. You might call the bottom guy for stalling, but the top guy's got 2 legs, and could he be called for stalling? So
yeah, and I feel like if you're gonna keep that, if you're gonna keep the rule where you can put the legs in, I feel like it should be, well, if you don't do anything, if you aren't actively looking for, a turn or a fall, you need to be called for stalling because you just aren't doing anything.
yeah.
And it really takes away all the movement from the bottom guy because he cannot use his legs to work back to his base or to push off of his hands to try to get back to his base because he has no base to go to.
That's a good justification there, Zach. I agree with that. Looks like Union took a stalling there at the end of the second, or end of the first, so start the second. Make sure that we have that on.
Hey, look at that. We got the scoreboard figured out.
There you go.
2-0. Somebody finally realized. As this is a dangerous position if you're Landon Frost. He's got kind of the legs pinched around Jones's neck. I guess, oh, Jones gets the reversal. So to make something interesting, if you're Jones here, you kind of have to get either a technical fall or a fall.
Yep.
Because then it makes it a if you get a fall, it becomes a one match, a duel here.
Yeah. So, and then it'll come down to the tiebreaker situation, which would obviously come down to
falls, and then it would go to forfeits probably. Yeah.
Oh, looks like Union is going to get some back points here, though.
As Frost is going to work around, he's going to get a reversal. I guess not. Because he had the arm. So I guess since he had the arm, he's gonna keep it that way. And now
Union's going to go both up because they know Landon can scramble from bottom, so better to give one, not 2 points. So
4-1. I mean, if you're Union, you got to be looking bonus points. And back to what you said, great dad Gable said, "You shoot, I score. I shoot, I score." It's all about scoring more points. Frost trying to work out of this position. Kind of a crackdown position here.
Yeah, got to get your hips up. Got to know mat awareness where you're at on the mat because you're about to go out of bounds.
Are they going to give him the 2? Yes.
Now you got to bail so he can't leverage you for back points. There they go. Now they go out of bounds.
This is interesting because we've seen a lot of wrestling on the edge of the mat. And usually they've been very quick to blow that whistle. You saw the ref think about blowing it, and then he kind of just choked it away.
You bet.
This is dangerous. I mean, you have him in that standing position for too long. You're going to get that second stall call. Then you're going to give Frost a point.
Yeah, we need to knee slide up here, clear wrists.
10 seconds to go left in the second. Score 6-1.
Make sure you get your wrists free here is important. All his weight's on your upper back, which is hard to get your chest up, so you got to have a post arm.
So now
Union's coaches are showing him. He's saying, "Hey, we need more points." So it looks like Union strategizing here, going both up. Give him one more to red.
6-2 the score. Now, if he only gets a decision, they have to get a fall in the next match to send a criteria. There's no way they can win the duel.
There's 2 more points right away. First 10 seconds of the third. Landon's got a knee slide up. Union's telling him to let him go.
Minute 45. Frost got to play some defense or take some shots of his own. Back into this crackdown position. They tell him to let him go. 10-4 now.
Control his wrists, Landon. Slow him down in some shape or form would be nice.
Minute 30.
Looks like they're going to go over-unders. Pummel in here would be nice.
Yeah, I was just thinking about what Frost tried to do. He tried to do that step over, kind of whip over.
12-4.
So the major is there. Now you're looking for either back points or a fall.
Yep, they're looking for a cradle.
And this is interesting, and he's got it! Frost has got to fight. And the fall. And a big fall for the Union Knights as this makes it a 3-point duel. So, Jones with the fall makes it a 3-point duel. So now it's going to come down to the last match as the freshman Wally Kaufman, probably the biggest match of his life in his first ever match on the varsity squad.
Yeah, he's going up against a pretty strong opponent here, but got to believe in Wapsie pride here, and Wally has some good takedown moves here that I'd like to try to see him try to get active with.
So Jace Hedeman is his opponent, and man, Wally had to fight off his back.
Oh, he's got to fight a hands here, looking for another cradle. Cradles are pretty common here from Union.
Hedeman trying to make quick work of Kaufman. Looks to be successful. Got the cradle locked up. He's got plenty of time, 1:30 to work with. Kaufman fights out of it. Any sort of bonus points, end this duel with a Union win. Be a big duel win for the Knights. And I guess something to note before Union takes their duel break off. If you didn't know, assistant coach for the Union Knights, Max Thompson, he's a 4-time Iowa High School state wrestling champion, and he wrestled at UNI for 4 years. So a very experienced wrestler over there, very decorated wrestler.
There you go. Wally's hanging in here, you know. Minute left in the first. Wally's fighting hands from bottom. 7-0.
So 1 point for the Knights would do it in the duel if they were able to hold on. 8-point major gives them the win. You're looking back to kind of the lineup here. You had Reese Hagenau or Wally Kaufman to go out, and Kral chose the freshman.
You bet. Yep. I don't know how healthy Reese is. You know, Reese had some injuries back at the Chris Davis, but good to give a young guy an opportunity to see what he's made of. So,
15 seconds left to go. Hedeman looking for this cradle, and he's got it again. So as the second period is going to end, the duel is secured for the Knights pending. Hedeman doesn't just fall apart.
You got a good point.
I've seen crazier things. I'll just say that.
Oh, I remember it was my sophomore year of high school. No, or was it? Yes, it was my sophomore year. A good buddy of mine, his name's Alex. He's not watching, so I can talk about it. He was up 14-0 and gets caught on his back in conference tournament in the semifinals, and he was able to wrestle back for third. He was also, no, this was in the quarterfinals, and then he get to wrestle the gentleman again, his opponent, and ended up pinning him. So, yeah, it's crazier things have happened.
So Kaufman in the bottom position. I will say Hedeman has just kind of had his way so far in all three phases. Neutral, top, and bottom. He hasn't really found himself in that bottom position yet, but so far through the two phases that we have seen, the neutral position, and he made a quick work of the takedown right away, and so far he's been riding Kaufman pretty tough. So a minute 20 left here in the second. 10-0 the score. So the last duel of this, the last match of this duel. Kaufman working hard, but just can't get anywhere.
You know, Janesville didn't have school today or yesterday due to sickness.
Yeah, and that's kind of been going around, and you talked about with Hagen. I mean, we are looking at something where it's like you're wondering availability of guys who are sick. Wapsie has a few JV guys that are out. Caleb Hogan's out home. He's sick.
Well, we're missing our one of our senior leaders, Easton Kroll, tonight. Well, he's still fighting here. 30 seconds left of the second. Got to fight those hands. He's really trying to arch hard.
Hedeman looking to end this duel with an exclamation point. And an emphatic one at that. As Kroll continues, he finds himself in these tough positions, but man, has he been able to work out of them.
Yeah, that was
as
a good
two
fight.
More, and this could do it. So the duel will end. The Knights pick up a big win
with the tech fall.
So that will do us 41-39 the final. The Knights pick up a big win over the Warriors. Gotta finish up my dual recap here.
Yeah, Union has some strong seniors, but the future looks bright for Union coming down the line. A lot of strong freshmen and 10th graders that wrestled tough tonight. So 365 days from now, it's Union's going to look really tough.
Alrighty, so we will head into our dual recap presented by Orr Mutual Telephone Company, serving the area since 1911. Orr Mutual Telephone Company is a modern, independently owned telephone company providing internet and telephone services to Orr, Iowa, and the surrounding rural area. Give them a call at 319-638-6006. So we started this duel at 132 pounds with Brody Clutch picking up a pin, and then the Knights answered right back. Gotta get my lineup sheet so I can see. Cooper Davis with a fall, and then Keegan Ellsworth with a fall, and then a Union forfeit gives them an 18-point swing to take the lead, 18-6. Then Decker and Miller, Decker picking up a tech fall, Miller picking up a fall, gives the Warriors right back into this duel, 18-17. Razuka for the Knights picked up a fall to extend the Knights' lead, followed by Jake Shore picking up a fall and Hilsenbach picking up a fall, plus a Warrior forfeit gives them the 35-24 lead heading into the 106. As we flip the lineup over, Baczynski picks up a big major victory win to give the Warriors a 15-point lead. But Bonesack and Jones for the Knights make this a 3-point duel, with Heidemann picking up a tech fall to end it. So that is your Orr Mutual Telephone Company duel recap. And a final look here. Final score 41-39. Wapsie had one major decision to the Knights none. Both teams with one tech fall. Union edging the Warriors in falls 5-4. And then both teams with a forfeit. So Wyatt, what'd you see from the duel, this first duel for the Warriors?
Well, obviously Wapsie hung in there, but giving up bonus points was big. Gotta get off our back. We can't get pinned in some of those crucial matches. So yeah, just trying to take away some of those pins back would have been nice. But overall, again, like I said earlier, Union just looks solid all the way through. So I believe Union is at the Battle of Waterloo starting tomorrow and going into Saturday. So yeah, I mean, we could see them again and we could get our revenge. So I always stay optimistic about the future. You know, every loss comes with stride, so sometimes you just got to shake it off and just look forward, because now we got another duel ahead of us here in the next 5 minutes, 10 minutes.
So something to look at for the boys' side of things at the Battle of the Waterloo. The Warriors are in Bracket B. They will be taking on Crestwood starting at 9 a.m. tomorrow on mat 4. They will face the winner of Waverly Shellrock and Columbus Catholic if they do win. Otherwise, they will face the loser of Waverly Shellrock and Columbus Catholic at 11 a.m.
I think we'll do pretty well versus Cresco. Cresco has some open weights at the smaller weights. You know, they don't match up very well against us, so I think we should be able to be in a comfortable position to move into the quarterfinals.
Yeah, and I think something to look forward to as we get to the Battle of the Waterloo is you talked about nutrition and, you know, just being healthy.
Yes.
The biggest, you know, I forget what the saying is, the best ability is availability. I think you got to be there, and to be there, we missed a big key factor in the Warriors lineup tonight, Easton Crawl, and I think that was big. Yeah.
You know, I hate to say this, I don't want to play devil's advocate, but if you're going to get sick anytime during the year, during the season, it might as well be now, going into Christmas break, so you can get healthy. You know, you don't have to worry about your weight. You can eat, you know, Christmas meal, and then go into practices a little bit, you know, have nutrition in you and be hydrated and get a good sweat going. And then when it comes to late January, February, that's where your health is crucially a thought every day and every, you know, day in and day out. So I guess if you're going to get sick, again, being optimistic, I'm glad it's now, not in February. So,
yeah.
But yeah, again, like you said, that was a good saying. Say that again.
The best ability is availability.
I like that. That's pretty good. You know, I think about that as an employer standpoint. You're like, hey, are you available? I need you to work. So that's pretty good. I'm going to use that one in my arsenal.
Yeah, and on the other side of bracket B, it'll be Nashua, Plainfield, Iowa City, City High, Waterloo East, and Linn-Mar. Something that I really want to see is if Wapsie takes on Waverly Shellrock. I really want to see that duel.
You bet.
Not only because I think we can win, and I say that mainly because of the fact that Waverly is not as good as they usually are. They've been really good the last few years, kind of dominating the 3A scene over there, but this year they're a little weaker. They're not as strong as they usually are.
Yeah.
I really want to see if we are able to hang with them. Also,
anytime you can take down the Go-Hawks is a good day.
Oh, yeah.
And I think most Northeast Iowa can attest to that. Growing up in Charles City, I've always been a rival of Waverly. So, yeah, I hope I don't have any Waverly fans listening, but otherwise
Sorry.
my tires might get slashed when I walk out the door.
But to recap that, in bracket B, it's Waverly Shellrock taking on Columbus Catholic at 9 a.m., Crestwood taking on Wapsie Valley at 9 a.m. All these first-round duels are at 9 a.m. Nashua Plainfield taking on Iowa City, City High, and Waterloo East taking on Linn-Mar. So, we are going to take a quick break. Shortly, we will have the second duel of the night. The Warriors will be taking on Columbus Catholic. We're going to take a quick break. We will be right back after this on the Warrior Watch, Wapsie Valley Sports Network. righty, welcome back, captains. Me in the center. We are ready for the next round of wrestling that we have tonight. Round 2 of 2 for us. The Warriors will be taking on the Columbus Catholic Sailors. And we are going to get into our dual preview presented by Legacy Roofing of Iowa. Protect your largest investment with our reliable roofing and gutter services. If you want to make your roof last as long as possible, it is vital that you never put off a roof repair. Small issues with roofing become big issues in a hurry. No matter how major or minor the repair you need, we are here to help. We offer roofing, contracting, storm damage repair, gutter replacement, and residential and commercial roofing. Call Mitch at 319-415-2472 or Lou at 319-415-5547. Wyatt, what are you looking forward to in the second duel?
Yeah, seeing some guys who didn't get their hand raised in the first duel, seeing them get their hand raised in the second duel. You know, Waterloo Columbus is down this year. They did have a transfer of one of their top guys to Waterloo East.
Maximus Magana?
Yeah, so we don't see him tonight, so
sad.
They are down some talent, but you know what? Wapsie can take full advantage of it, so.
We saw him last year at home when this duel was at home last year, and man, was he something. He was a great wrestler for Columbus, kind of the heart and soul of this Sailor team.
Yeah, I had a phone call earlier this week with my uncle saying, who do you think was the top Iowa wrestler in the last decade? And I threw out probably a dozen names, so and I think Wapsie's wrestled half of those guys back in the day, so been a lot of good wrestlers out of the state of Iowa that moved on to the college level and the international level. So,
yeah, so that will be your dual preview presented by Legacy Roofing of Iowa. We got one more ad read to go before hopefully the start of this duel, and that is Prime Capital Investment Advisors. Ashley Jones and Joe Harris with Prime Capital Investment Advisors. From opening your first Roth IRA to drawing your hard-earned money in retirement, the team at Prime Capital Investment Advisors has tools to accommodate. They are independent, fee-based fiduciaries and put honesty and transparency above all else. Best of all, they bleed black and gold. Mention this ad to get a complimentary second opinion meeting. Call Ashley at 319-269-7143. And as always, go Warriors. So we are starting this duel at 138 pounds. Which I'm a little surprised. I don't know if that is rule based, because I thought the weights were supposed to go up when you switch duels. We were? Okay, never mind. I stand corrected. Blake corrected
You're all
me.
right.
So we did start at 132, so we will start at 138. Creighton Zimmerman to take the mat for the Warriors, taking on Calvin Smith of the Sailors. And the Sailors come into this duel a little bit underhanded.
Yeah, I see that they have 5 open weights tonight, so.
Oh, they have more.
This will be a quick duel.
They got guys sick. Some guys are injured. I see a pair of crutches over there. It's not a great thing to see.
Oh, Creighton with a quick duck under there, a slide by.
So he's going to get the 2.
And going to get bonus points. Oh, ran it a little too fast, so they flipped over.
Brian Crawl yelling out that cross-face cradle. It's a big thing. I know that's like, you have those main moves that everybody goes to. You got the half Nelson, cradles. You could throw in Steiner tilts now because those are becoming more popular. Obviously at Wapsie we talk about arm bars all the time. Ball and chains, the Warrior Ride, as it's called. And there's a lot of main moves, but there's also a lot of complex moves that go along with it.
Yeah, I like to say stick to your bread and butter items. I don't think you need to know 10,000 moves. I think it's better to do one move 10,000 times. So, and look,
Man, that is a great saying.
I don't think I didn't come up with it. That came from old wives' tale. So,
I did not come up with the one I said earlier. I've heard that one probably a million times, but as they will go out of bounds, 5-0 the score. I will say, I know I haven't wrestled in a little while, but when I did, and you were my coach back in junior high when I wrestled, I had like 3 moves, and that was blast double, chop a jam,
yep,
and then half Nelson.
That was it.
That was it.
Hey, Cale Sanderson only had 1 move too, and his was just a high crotch or a sweep single. Those just attacking the guy's left leg all the time. He was so good at it. Look, where did he get him?
4-time NCAA,
You bet.
undefeated, probably the greatest wrestler of all time. Unfortunately, he went to the dark side and went to Iowa State, but we don't have to talk about that. In my opinion, I always say Kyle Dake's better, but you know, I just don't like to give credit to Iowa State at all. So, and you want to know something? I don't think they won the Cyhawk duel any years that he was there.
You don't think?
I don't think so. I can look back at the scores, but I really don't think so.
Yeah, look that up tomorrow during your study hall and text it to me because I want to figure that out.
What years did he wrestle at Iowa State? You know?
Oh, you got me stumped there. 1998 to 2001, maybe.
Because the last time the Cyclones won the Cyhawk duel was 2004.
Someone in our chat's probably going to...
Oh, a big head throw! Creighton Zimmerman.
Got me gossiping and I'm missing Creighton's match. He's got it tight, too. Just got it. Oh, slipped out. Waterloo Columbus will be there tomorrow in Young Arena, too, so...
Yeah, a lot of teams around Iowa go to that.
So if you win your first duel at the Battle of Waterloo, you move into the championship brackets on Saturday night. If you lose your first duel, you move into the consolation brackets Saturday morning.
So Creighton Zimmerman with the fall. We're going to kick it over to replay here. You see Creighton Zimmerman had that headlock. He kind of just steps over that far ankle, picks him up, throws him down.
Nice.
So
he dominated that entire match. That was a pretty crisp, good going match for him. So looks like
a good rebound match from the last time he walked out there.
We're going to see a good match here at 144 with Caden Dana coming out, throwing on the red ankle band.
At 144, we have Solomon Thang from Columbus. So it will be Solomon Thang to take on Caden Dana. If I'm not mistaken, these guys wrestled last year. Or maybe a few years ago, because I remember we wrestled Columbus at a junior high duel once.
Okay. You got better memory than I do. In my old age, I'm starting to fade memory. Caden's pretty good on his feet. He's going to look to hand fight here, inside ties.
By the way, your result, all years that Cale Sanderson wrestled at Iowa State, they did not beat Iowa once.
There you go. There's your trivia for the duel.
Go Hawks.
There you go. Did he get 2 points here? I don't think he got 2 takedown yet.
No, it did not. You talk about wrestling, you gotta have the hands have to be on the mat, I do believe, or
yes.
some part other than your feet.
You do. You need at least 3 points of contact. So your knees can count as a third contact. Your elbow, forearm, hip.
Yeah. Usually by the time your hip's on the mat, you're probably
in bad position.
Yeah, you're in bad position.
I always say a good saying is head, chest, knees, feet. You know, keep your head above your chest above your knees above your feet. In that order, you're usually in good position. Caden, there you go.
Dana working on a double leg. He'll get it. So 2-0. 40 seconds left to go here in the first. I pull out the Iowa State website to find those results. So, in fact, I'll bring up total history here.
Oh my gosh, you're gonna keep beating me down.
Oh yes. In their history, they have had 16 wins, 69 losses,
oh boy,
and 2 ties.
Oh my goodness.
Almost 70 losses in Iowa State's history against Iowa.
Oh dear.
Now, if we put up the basketball, it'd probably be a bit different, but you know.
Caden with another takedown.
Flips it to his bag. He could get some back points here.
Yeah, keep running it.
Working a half Nelson on the outside. One of the most famous moves in wrestling, and it continues to work.
5 seconds left. Can he get it?
He's got 3 as the period will end. That's all he'll get. So 7-1. Waiting on scoreboard change. I'm pretty sure it's 7-1.
Yeah, he got his 3 back.
Yeah.
Because he got 2 takedowns and 1 escape.
Did you get 3 or did you get 2?
Caden's got to keep him down.
It looks like they only gave him 2 because it's 6-1. I now I'm thinking we forgot. He gave him 3, right? Yeah.
I guess not. Sometimes ref doesn't get down there in time at the end of a period. Caden's digging in, though. He's going to look for more points. He's going to get that extra point for us.
Armbar and potentially dangerous. We talked about it doing against Denver. You got to be careful with that shoulder.
Yeah, you know, that's a lot of tension on that shoulder, and refs are going to protect the bottom wrestler. Even if it is a pinning move, ref is going to look for, you know, protecting that shoulder.
Lots of forward pressure from Dana. As he gets this arm bar again.
You got to keep it parallel. I usually put all my weight right on that fist.
And now Dana still trying to run this arm bar.
This Waterloo Columbus wrestler is very big-chested. He's pretty strong underneath. Looks like he even got up for an escape, so Caden's going to keep going to work. Look, Calvin Smith again. My apologies. Oh, Solomon Thang.
Third time's the charm. No.
Yeah.
So 6-4 the score. I trust me, I've had my struggles. Don't worry. It is not the first, nor will it be the last. So
Caden has had his difficulties on bottom a little bit beginning this year, so seeing improvement here would be awesome. Seeing him build a base like he's doing, getting a stand up, getting an escape. The 30 seconds go. Atta boy. Hips away. Back up again would be nice.
20 seconds left to go. Dana working from the bottom position.
And I guess he's gonna let us go with 17 seconds left. That was an interesting move by Solomon, but that's all right for Wapsie.
So 7-4, still in favor of Dana as we're gonna head to the third. Dana, dangerous move. He's looking up at the clock.
Yeah, you gotta keep wrestling.
And there's how it pays off. A late takedown, 2 seconds to go.
Our choice, we're gonna go down. Keep building.
I can guarantee you Kroll is not happy about that whatsoever.
Looks like we're gonna go neutral. It'd give us 1.8 to 6.
And this is where, we talk about Dana as a very energized wrestler. He's fast, he's quick, he's agile. You talk about Bolinski with that gas tank in the third. Dana doesn't seem to have that.
No, every wrestler has a different gas tank, and it's based off of, you know, your nutrition, your sleep, your anxiety, how eager are you, your adrenaline. So gas tanks vary, and how emotional you are. I was an emotional wrestler. I had a buddy who was black and white and just like, nope, sticking to everything I do normal. And me, I was 1 minute less sleep. I was all anxiety ridden, and it hurt my gas tank. So, not saying Kate and Dana has that. That everything comes with their own. So,
this match has gone from 6-0 to now it's 10-9 in favor of Solomon Thang. Man, is this match really flipped upside down.
That's all right. From a freshman, Caden Dana, he's trying his best. He started the first period strong. He's going to learn a third period here. This is going to be good experience for him to go deep into the third and how to come back. You know, he had a strong lead, but now he's got to come back. So good experience here to learn how to win in crucial situations.
Dana, 30 seconds to go. He's got to get an escape. See Dana just exhausted. He's really trying to work.
Here, Coach Allen, say it. Try to at least get to your feet, build a base. 15 seconds left.
And it looks like this is how this match is going to end. So, the Knights are going to strike back a decision victory and a very come-from-behind victory for Solomon Thang.
Down by 4 points or 5 points going into the second. So we'll just have to go to back to the drawing board and get prepared. But we don't have practice tomorrow. We go right into a meet 9 a.m. So you're going to have to be a quick learner and adapt to those types of situations. Especially at the Battle of Waterloo, there's hundreds of teams. There's hundreds of ranked wrestlers there. It's loud. It's echoey. So you got to learn to be resilient and shake off those losses and try to, learn quick.
So I believe the Warriors are going to give up a forfeit here.
Yeah, we're going to wrestle them straight up. So this would have been Easton Carlswaite, and then Kanan Decker's up next. So.
And Decker's going to receive a forfeit as well. So this duel is going to go right back to the Warriors' favor. So it'll be 12-9 in favor of the Warriors, as Garrett Miller is going to be taking on. I'm a little confused. I believe it's going to be C.J. Schumann.
C.J. Schumann? They must have bumped C.J. Schumann up. With Kanan being a ranked wrestler, they thought that this might be a better matchup. So.
I'm a little confused. I heard a different name over the PA loudspeaker here than what is listed on our lineup. So I really have no idea.
Ethan Parker. So Blake Boer was able to look that up on Track Wrestling real quick for us.
Yeah, he's listed as a JV wrestler on their lineup.
Actually, it says 175 for JV. So
he's down a weight and a JV wrestler, taking on one of the top-ranked varsity wrestlers at his weight at 165, Garrett Miller. Miller working that power half.
Going to get right to work here.
He's got that deep and quick work.
And keep talking. I'm going to keep talking about, 3-day wrestling. You do got to think about your energy. Got to think about how you're going to spend it. And Garrett, is going to save it, conserve it. Hey, if you can put a guy in his back in the first period, might as well just put him away, right? Like I said in the last duel that I commentated, I said, hey, if you're a shark and you smell blood, he's going to attack. Shark's going to attack, and he's going to eat you alive. So same with wrestler kind of have that mindset is you smell blood with someone on his back, you're going to hold him on his back.
So Brock Leitch will receive a forfeit, make it 24-9. And then Jake Shore will walk up and also receive a forfeit to make this a 30-9 duel as we head to 2:15.
Waterloo Columbus's middle school team, they don't have a ton of guys coming up, so they might see maybe a couple more years of just some forfeit battles when it comes to a dual team, but I'd like to see them in a tournament setting and see how competitive they are.
So it will be another forfeit. Grayson Miller. To make this 36-9 as we head to the big men. Derek Hilsenbach going to wrestle 285. He'll be taking on Mason Knip. Gosh, I never know if the K is pronounced or if it's silent. According to Blake, he's a returning ranked wrestler from last year. So if he's not, you can blame Blake. But, it is what it is.
Oh, quick takedown, 3 seconds into the first.
This is Kanan Decker-like stuff. No, but it looks to be very powerful, very big, very stout.
Yep.
I love that. You're just like, yo.
I agree with you there.
And the thing is, Hilsenbach, a very good heavyweight wrestler. He uses what he can, what he doesn't make up for in size and strength. He makes up for in quickness and agility. But you get to a point where you wrestle 285 and things like this just happen. You wrestle a guy that is just a behemoth of a human being.
Yeah, this gentleman fills out the weight, pretty well at heavyweight. he's looking like he's on full feed and plays good football too as a lineman.
Yeah. He's big, he's tall, he's fast. He's all the things you want in a heavyweight.
We're going to have to clear wrists here. Can't let cradles happen.
Wilson-Back will get away.
Got a good boy. Good job.
So 2-1, 45 seconds left to go here in the first. A reminder that we will not be broadcasting the third duel tonight between Union and Columbus. The Warriors are going to hit the road. So are we. We're going to get out of here. So, I don't know. You have to check Union's Twitter, Facebook page. I don't know. Maybe if Union's got a stream going, I have no idea. I don't think so because we're utilizing their booth right now. By the way, I know you said it earlier. We got to give a big shout out to the people here at Union High School. They lent us a booth. We were able to use. This is one of the better spots we've been able to broadcast in. I really enjoy being up here in a booth. It's really nice. Lots of table space for us to use, space for cameras and equipment, as well as they realized you can bring her up again. What was her name?
Aaron Wittenberg helped out. So
yeah,
she ran around.
We left our adapter, and this is kind of my fault. We left our adapter back at the high school when we left today, and I'd like to give a shout out to her because she went and got us an adapter to use, and this is the sole reason of why we are streaming to you guys right now. So a big thank you to them for not only giving us the equipment to use, but also lending us a booth to use as well. So.
Oh, that's right. Chad Frost helped us out. Mason Knipp is the returning state champ.
Oh, at 285?
Man, that's something that I should have known. That stumped me. Thank you, Mr. Frost. Yep.
I mean, ever since they made this stuff pay to watch, I really have not paid attention to it. It's like you can't even look at Rofkin anymore because you gotta subscribe to all these different
Maybe
things.
That's something we should get you for Christmas.
Rofkin subscription? I would take that.
I have to tell Miss
Maybe
Babers.
Mom, if you're watching, give me a Rofkin subscription for Christmas. Help a lot. Meanwhile, Knipp looking for the fall here on Hilsenbach. Minute left to go here in the third. Hilsenbach fighting to stay alive, but Knipp finish him off. So as we flip the lineup over, it is 36-15 Warriors as we head back to 106, where Belinsky will receive a forfeit to make this 42-15. Something that I did realize, the first duel, the first road duel that I ever broadcasted, we were in North Tama. And I swear, the middle duel, Blake left to go get some food and stuff and kind of just left me to my own defenses. That duel lasted about a minute.
Really?
There was 9 forfeits in the duel and
Wow.
about 5 matches. And those 5 matches combined were probably like 5 minutes.
Holy smokes.
Yeah, a lot of quick pins, a lot of forfeits. Yet it was like a one match duel coming into the last match. So,
Wow.
it is what it is.
Hey, we're going to see Sawyer get after it here.
That's high school wrestling for you.
Up now at 113 from
I think this is Mang Sang.
from Columbus, Pao Fong.
Oh, Pao Fong. I think Sawyer wrestled this guy last year, so.
So he'll get a quick takedown. And I will say, so far this year, we have not seen the best of Sawyer Cross so far. He's had some really tough matchups going up against a really strong Jessup kid, Aiden Bergman. And then earlier tonight, he faced the number 1 ranked wrestler in the state, Braden Bonesack. So he's a returning junior. He's just had some rough go at it.
Yeah. But Sawyer, he's a technical wrestler. His off-season wrestling has really developed him. So he sticks at it, being positive, keeping your nose to the grindstone. We're going to see more upside from him. So look at him get to work right here. So, again, just getting more match time is important, no matter who's your opponent. I think it's just important just to get out there and try your best. And look at that. He does quick work in the first period. Great job, Sawyer.
So with 56 seconds, that's what the fall comes in. Sawyer Crawl picks up the win for the Warriors to give them a 48-15 lead. And now it will be Landon Frost receiving a forfeit. See, the thing that I do like about these forfeits is the fact that the recap goes a lot quicker.
Then you don't get to broadcast as much, Zach.
Well, you get to those points where you get to the long recaps that take about 5 minutes to say each. It sucks.
I always told Brody Kleitch he should get customized crutches, Iowa State colors.
No.
Here we go. Now we're going to see Reese Hagenau.
So Reese Hagenau in our final match of the night. The Warriors have all but locked it up. Final match of the night. It'll be Reese Hagenau. We're waiting to see who it will be for the Sailors.
Reese looks like he's got new shoes on. Those probably aren't commentating observations I should talk about online.
Oh, well, you're fine.
The fans are probably like, Mr.
Cool.
Forsyth, you're a dork.
Well, I got no idea, so we're just going to roll with it. Hey.
Oh, look at this. Quick takedown.
So Reese Hagenau, the quick takedown. By the way, he's rocking the all whites. Those are cool. Look to be brand new shoes. Clean. Aren't dirty yet. So like we said, this will be the last match of the night for not only the Warriors, but also us. And we're going to hit the road after this duel is done. Hagenau trying to work a tilt.
You know, with this tilt, I'd belly him out and then load him up in my lap. I would be too scared of getting rolled when you're on your hip, pulling him out on top of you.
So it is Brady Schumann. Schumann? Okay, Brady Schumann for the Sailors. See, like I said, messed up name. You know, it's always me with these. Blake has a great memory with the Sailors. He had to say a name down when he announced volleyball.
And there Reese goes.
So that will do it for us tonight. Reese Hagenau picks up the fall. So the final score tonight, 66-15. It's been all Warriors so far. We're going to get into our final dual recap of the night presented by Reedland Telephone Cooperative. RTC is here to provide high-quality, superior service to you, the customer. We're offering great customer services and the services you want and need to work and stay connected with family and friends. Reach out to them at 319-279-3375. Why? What'd you like from the duels tonight?
Hey, I liked the resiliency by some of our younger guys coming into the Waterloo-Columbus duel. Hey, got another comment. Ben Hogan says, pick him up some Chick-fil-A on the way home, so you got to go through Waterloo.
All right, Blake, you know where we're stopping on the way home? Yeah! Chick-fil-A.
And I got to give a shout-out. Here's Mr. Sakwani. He's one of the former Wapsie Valley FFA advisors. He just stepped in our booth, so. But that's all I got for tonight, Zach. I appreciate you having me again, so.
Yeah, and I think if you look at Columbus, obviously they had a little bit of a disadvantage to start. They were. Oh, brother. But anyways, Columbus, they came in tonight a little bit short-handed. They didn't have a lot of guys. They had a lot of open weights. But for the weights they did have, they kind of made up for it. They scored the points they could when they could. So you just got to look at that and go, well, we're going into tomorrow, probably at a little bit of a disadvantage, but you're looking at the guys you have and go, okay, we have match time. We're going to get them on the mat, and that's all that really matters going forward.
Yeah. There's a wide variety of teams there tomorrow. Teams from all over the state. My hometown, Charles City, has to face Bettendorf, and Bettendorf's top ranked. So It's going to be interesting to see how some teams match up and pair up. You know, West Delaware in 2A is at the top of the bracket. Osage, who's also top in 2As in the same bracket. So that will be a good finals matchup tomorrow evening. So, yeah, a lot of good matchups that I'm excited to see. I'm excited to see how Wapsie pans out. Once we dominate Cresco Cadets, we're going to take on Waverly Gohawks.
But anyways, so yeah, Blake's writing something for me. I'm trying to. Okay. I'm trying to read a paper here, but I think that'll be all for us. We have one final thing. So that is your dual recap presented by Reedland Telephone Cooperative. We have a few more ad reads to get through before the night is out. Little Wapsie Communication, their state-of-the-art fiber network is complete in Fairbank, ready to serve your home or business with the fastest internet in town. For plans, pricing, and more information, call 319-279-3375. And finally, the Wapsie Valley Venmo. Enjoy watching live Warrior sports and events from the comforts of your own home for free. Consider a donation to Wapsie Valley's Venmo to help keep the streams going at no cost to fans. Look for the link in the video or live stream description below. So, the final recap for tonight, the final score tonight, the Warriors pick up a 66-15 win. In the one category the Sailors led tonight, the decisions, Columbus had one decision to the Warriors none. Both teams did not have a major decision. The Warriors had four falls to the Sailor 1, and then Wapsie had 7 forfeits to the Sailor 1. So, going into tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, the weekend, you know, the Battle of the Waterloo is coming up. What are you looking forward to for Wapsie Valley facing Crestwood tomorrow?
Yeah, I think we're gonna do very well matching up against them again. Like I said earlier, going up against the Gohawks. I want to see how we match up there. There won't be a live stream, I don't think, right, Zach? Tomorrow.
No, unfortunately, IA Wrestle has the
rights for that.
Has the rights for that, so we can
encourage all students to stay in school tomorrow and tune in on IA Wrestle or social media and try to get some updates. If not encouraging to get out of school, but Saturday I encourage everyone to come out to the Battle of Waterloo. You got to buy tickets online now. They don't take.
They don't take them at the door anymore?
Well, I think they do, but I don't think they take cash now. So.
Ooh.
I think you even got to pre-order them. So check out that's on the Wapsie Valley Athletics Facebook page, I believe. So I was asking Mr. Bergman about that earlier this week. So trying to go digital.
Yeah, we just got to go all digital. But I guess we're looking at it right now. This area is not emptying because we still have one duel to go. Union and Columbus. Unfortunately, we're hitting the road. We're getting out of here. But some upcoming dates for Wapsie Valley. Tomorrow night, varsity boys and girls basketball will be taking on Owine at home. And then Saturday, they will head to the Upper Iowa University shootout up there. Also, the Battle of Waterloo is tomorrow and Saturday as well. Next week, next Tuesday, the Warriors will be, I believe, at home against GR Tuesday night, starting at 6:15 p.m. And finally, on next Thursday, it will be Appleton Parkersburg Grundy Center and AGWSR, and I believe that is in AGWSR or in it's at home. Okay, I guess it is at home. So that will be all for us tonight. 62-16, the final score for the Warriors. Some final look at the Battle of the Waterloo. The Wapsie Warriors will be taking on Crestwood tomorrow. The winner of that duel will be taking on the winner of Waverly Shell Rock. And I'm looking to see Columbus Catholic. So the Warriors have a chance to face the Sailors again, although it is unlikely, it probably won't happen, but it is possible. So looking in for us tonight. Finally, some final thank yous. Michael Bruns? Okay, Aaron Witten. I don't know, man. I am struggling with these names. You know what? We'll just say thank you. I'd like to give a thank you. Wyatt's talking right now, so I'd like to give a thank you to my co-host tonight, Wyatt Forsyth, and watching the Warrior Watch, the Wapsie Valley Sports Network. And until next time, go Warriors!